Hello, my beautiful earth signs. This is Kelsey with Young Blood Tarot, and I am going to be doing your reading for July 2024 today. I do have some crystals here to kind of channel in your earth energy, and I am super excited for this reading. It's been a long week. I'm excited to get going on this for you, and thank you for your patience since you're the last element I am doing for July, but I am going to be using my new Oracle deck to start us out. So this is the Rainbow Brainskull Oracle, and I just stopped by a bookstore and I was really just drawn to this deck. You know, it was completely different from everything else in the store and most of what I've seen lately, and just took a look at the back of the box, and it's got kind of like an acid trippy vibe to it, a little bit of a gamer vibe going on, and I just really liked it. I didn't realize until I got home that this was actually a new release for June 2024, so I am super excited to get to use it for you, and I really enjoyed flipping through. I'm going to take this card, I'll take this one, let's take the top card as well and take a look at these for you. All right. What would ultra intelligent imaginary me do? Take a break from the small hell you've designed for yourself. You'll never get there, and you'll never stay here. Okay, so I really like this card. It's just inviting us to step into our higher selves, and just invoke, you know, maybe like an alter ego version of ourselves. You know how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce, so go ahead and take this as an invitation to invent your own Sasha Fierce, maybe even come up with a name for him or her, and view this as like your mega mind, super intelligent, super strategic version, and maybe just take a look at your life from that point of view. Because we do have this take break from small hell you've designed for yourself card. So we've got this like blackened, desolated earth down here, and we're putting on our angel wings and taking our jetpack into outer space, leaving behind a rainbow trail. So, you know, this is just permission to take an escape. Like, we don't want to get lost in escapism, but sometimes that could be something we really need just to get like a reset and be able to have the wherewithal to come up with a plan. So I'd view this as maybe step one. And then once you've gotten a break from that, like take a nap. I mean, do something fun, recreational, spend time with friends. And then you can step into this mega mind self here. All right. And then this card is really beautiful. I really like it. So you never get there and you never stay here. So just a reminder that it's about the journey. Yes, we do have this golden door pushing us forward, you know, as far as like our goals, our dream life, what we're wishing for. But like as we're taking those steps toward it, we're always going to remain in this moment. Because once we reach one goal, something else pops up. There's new desires constantly popping up. You know, our life is never fully complete. There's always something else to strive for. So if you're in a bit of a hellscape right now, you're not going to stay here forever. You're going to keep moving forward. And you're going to utilize this ultra ego mega mind personality in order to get there. So that was fun. I am definitely enjoying these cards. And now I just want to see what the tarot has to say as far as your energies coming in for July. my earth signs. So I should have said this earlier, but this is going to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And now I am using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Let's get a little shuffle going here. I do shuffle these between readings. I like to kind of just shuffle to clear my mind sometimes, or just like connect my energy into the cards. Of course, I do my own personal readings here, so these are always going to be super shuffled. And then I just like to do a little shuffle while I'm in the earth energy to channel you guys here. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and then we've got the Ten of Swords. So with this Seven of Pentacles here, you know, we planted these seeds. We've seen like a few rewards popping up, but we're just really dissatisfied with what's come about. You know, it's like, was this really worth all the effort I put into this? Is there another path that I should be considering? Is this really all there is? You know, this indoor garden here, or should I really be planning outside? Or like, maybe I want to be planning at an entirely different home. Planting is what I meant to say, but hey, planning has already come into our reading as well, so that's something to take in mind. Then we've got this Queen of Pentacles here. So she is a very resourceful woman. I'm just really loving her crown and her head of hair, glorious head of hair here. What I'm seeing here on the card that's calling to mind is she's got this rabbit here, which can represent anxieties, but she is not putting her focus on those anxieties. Instead, she's focused on this coin here. So she's focused on her resources. She's allotting things carefully. And then we've got this Ten of Swords. So this is going to be an ending here. So maybe the thing that you're dissatisfied with really does need to come to an end. But in order to make that happen, you're going to need to be resourceful. So if your new beginning is going to require some investments, that means we need to cut back, you know, to make sure that that can happen when the time's ready. So I'd be looking at getting an ending in the future and really moving towards something that makes you happier than this, because we don't really want meh. We want, you know, total fulfillment, or as close as we can get to it here. All right. So let's look at maybe some challenges as well as opportunities toward making this big change, toward really getting this ending in place, getting this completed, getting what doesn't make us happy out of our lives so that something new and better can come in. So let's see some challenges and opportunities for July for our earth signs here. Yeah. And I'm just thinking about that Hellscape card earlier. So, you know, I mean, this isn't quite hell, but if you let it go on long enough, it could turn into that. The monotony can really do us in over time, for sure. Okay, what do we have here? All right, so we've got Ace of Swords coming in. So this is clarity, a new idea. This is your new beginning we were looking for here. It does come with truth, so sometimes it can be a harsh truth, but it's ultimately a victory and like moving towards something better. Next, we've got the Hermit coming in, as well as the Four of Swords. So it did look like it showed up reversed next to the other cards. So what I would say here is this is really encouraging you to take some downtime. So again, that's tying in with this take a break card, because the Hermit's really about being reclusive, really taking back and stepping back and taking a look at things. I think it fits in well with that Seven of Pentacles card as well. So that's you really looking into like, what do you want to do moving forward? Like, you're doing some soul searching here. Like, what I've got going so far has not really made me happy. It really hasn't brought in that full self, you know? So now you're going to this place where you're kind of tucking yourself away. You're really looking into your internal self, and coming to terms with what's going to be the best way to move forward and bring that inner self out into the world. Because there's only so many ways we can present ourselves in the world. There's only so much energy we have. And then with this Four of Swords here, I see this is you just like not getting enough rest right now. You're burning the candle at both ends. Maybe that's part of your hell you've created. You know, you've spent all this time and energy planning those 7 pentacles, and now you're frustrated because it's not turning out the way you thought it would. It's not producing the results that you really want. Maybe it's not really fitting your true calling. So take a time, definitely, to take a nap, you know, to get some rest. Focus on your health here. So the Hermit is also Virgo, and Virgo is, you know, your day-to-day life, your day-to-day responsibilities, eating healthy, you know, keeping up with things around the house, getting your exercise. So I would really take this as a chance to rest and take a step back, strategize, use that mastermind to come up with a really good, solid plan for the future. And I see you being successful with that. That idea is going to come to you. You're going to get your clarity here. You know, the sun's rising over the mountains in the background, so you're overcoming those challenges, and you've got that clarity here with this Ace of Swords. So it's going to come, my earth signs. It's coming. Okay. What else? So what might be coming in for July that we don't expect, that's unseen or unknown, background energy, or something that just hasn't shown itself yet? All right. So these cards wanted to come out together. We've got the Two of Wands, as well as the Two of Cups. So 2, 2. So here's some more planning energy for you. You've got this 1 wand set up in the background. Now we've got our hand on this 2nd wand, and we're doing our research. We're making our plan. We're finding out what's the best way to move forward with our new idea that just came in with the Ace of Swords. So after that bit of rest, after that downtime, maybe that healing, we're going to go ahead and get into this planning stage. And then what I see coming in here for you is success and stability, a celebration. So I see you having a very valuable partnership. I see you coming to peace. This can be you and your higher self. I see you leaning on a friendship or a romantic partnership, somebody that's very supportive of you here. You're sharing your cups together. You're toasting together. And there's you again, just celebrating that you're stepping into this new, beautiful era of your life. So this is kind of like a finish line, a celebration. So you're really going to bring that new Ace of Swords, bring that new goal into fruition, and you're going to have help and support. You're going to have divine guidance in doing this, and you're going to have a good friend or a partner that's going to be there to help you along the way as well. So you're not alone right now, even though you may need that downtime, even though things may seem stressful and overwhelming, and you may need to take a time out. You're going to have support moving forward, and you're going to have people celebrating your victories as well. Okay? So rest, recover, plan, visualize, and then move into this. Bring it into fruition with help from your friends as well. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, did I miss? Never mind. We weren't done here. Okay, well, we don't want to skip these. So, wow, I guess that mastermind is really pulling through for you. So, like, your alter ego, I mean, I can see Sasha Fierce right here. This is someone who's abundant, they're attractive, they're glowing. They are grateful for everything that they have. They can easily create, they can easily manifest and pull in whatever they want. She's got a lot of tools at her disposal. So she's got Venus here to help her out. She's got all the abundance of nature. You know, she represents passion and bringing things in. She's got all 12 signs of the zodiac here on her crown. So she's truly abundant. And if you're looking like this, then you're looking really great this month, Earth signs, okay? And then here we've got the King of Wands. So he is really an entrepreneur. He's got a lot of charisma, just a ton of dynamic personality. And he's someone that doesn't back down. He's someone that goes after what he wants. He makes a plan. He makes it happen. Okay? Yeah. Super strong, super confident. And really, like, he's mastered this wands element here too. He's totally in his power. So that's going to be a big step forward for you. That's going to be a big change as far as like going from your hermit mode and your resting. When you are able to make that plan and when you are able to step into that like higher personality and realize that like you're always going to be moving forward, you're not stuck in this energy, that's going to come through in just like a super powerful way for you, where you are going to be able to call people in to help you, because these are both very attractive people, you know? I mean, this could even be a couple. They're looking at each other here. So, I mean, you could be calling in new love or just like forming a stronger bond if you're already in a relationship. Or this could also be a business partnership. If there's somebody you've been thinking about collaborating with, I would definitely pursue that, because we've got a lot of pairs coming through here. So I definitely see that collaboration as being super successful for you there. All right. Looking good, Earth signs. Okay. So I like to get a few like really clear messages from this deck. It's very detailed as far as like what we might expect specifically beyond just the energetic realm. And this is the Spirit Shield Oracle by Tarot of Light. So I'll just get a few cards from this deck for you. Alright, let's just take this top card here. Witchcraft. So I see a lot of bad omens coming in on this witchcraft card, but I have a more positive association with witchcraft. I view witchcraft as a way to protect yourself. So maybe you are protecting yourself from these things, and a way to just amplify your natural power that you have. So let's see what else comes up in the card. Family. So spend more time with family, making family a priority, work-life balance. So definitely if you're getting overwhelmed and stressed out with work, you know, make sure you're getting that quality time in with your family, or if you're not close with your family, with your friends that are, you know, that you view as family here. And then gather. So if you do get an invitation or there's an event going on that you've been thinking about going to, this is your sign to go ahead and go. And I mean, it's summer, so I doubt it, but if there's really nothing going on, then you can go ahead and plan your own event and make sure you invite people. Don't don't think that someone won't want to come, just because you haven't spoken to them in a long time. I had a friend send out like an open invite to join them for a nice dinner out, and I hadn't had a real conversation with her in a long time, but like I messaged her to see about going and she was super open with it. So I'm sure your friends will be the same way. Don't feel like any hesitation just because you haven't connected in a while. All the more reason to connect right now. So maybe gather with your family. This holiday we have coming up, most people have 4th of July off, so make sure you get together and do something fun with that. And maybe just protect yourself before you go out. Like create a little amulet of protection, or put up a protection spell just to make sure there's nothing weird that can get into your energy while you're out and about mingling with a lot of people there. Okay, now I want to move into the Realest Oracle. I feel like this Oracle deck has been giving some super strong messages lately. I've just really been connecting with it, the images on it. I think it's awesome how there are just such a variety of Oracle and Tarot decks now that are super inclusive and varied in their themes and topics. I went to the bookstore the other day and picked up that new Oracle deck, and I was like, wow, this tarot section has really expanded. So it seems like a lot of people are getting more and more interested in tarot and Oracle, and I think that's awesome. So if you don't have a deck, I would encourage you to get one. There's like an old myth of how you're not supposed to buy yourself a deck, that it's supposed to be gifted to you. That's definitely not true. You can go ahead and pick up your own deck, and you don't have to be an expert to start getting some insights from it, So I think it's a really powerful self-reflection tool, and I hope that I am also helping you with my messages that are coming through. Okay, so we've got grief here. So maybe you did lose someone, either to death or like a friendship that had a rough ending, or a breakup here, and you're grieving that. So don't rush past that grief, let yourself feel it, as hard as it may be. Take the time to grieve and really have that experience so that you can move forward in the future, because we don't need to just shove that down. We need to experience it and mourn the loss. Okay, because it was an important connection. Even if it was rough, even if it ended badly, it was still important to you. Okay, and there's still things we need to learn and integrate from it. Okay. All right. Then we've got build home. So I do see that tying in with the family card for you. I do see you moving past like this hellish landscape, and you can always turn it around. You can always create something beautiful. So you may be moving. If you've been thinking about moving, this might be, your confirmation here that it is a good time to move. Or you could just be redecorating your home, tidying things up, decluttering, hanging up pictures, whatever makes it feel more comfortable, more cozy, more invigorating, whatever you want to feel, whatever you want to create, because our environment does have a really big impact on us. It can make it or break us. I know when I fall behind on the housework, it starts to really get me down after a while. So that's something I plan to do this weekend, is focus on getting caught up on the chores and hopefully creating something beautiful inside my home. So this card is encouraging you to do that too. And next you've got this all eyes on you card. So, hey, Sasha Fierce, you're moving into something that's going to get you a lot of attention. So as soon as you get past that ending, that 10 of Swords there, as soon as you move past your grief and you take some downtime to do some planning and decide what you really want moving forward, you will achieve that. You are going to come to this place where people are seeing what you've created. People are picking up on your value. People are acknowledging what you bring in to this world. Okay, let's get just a couple more cards here. All right, we got some that want to come out. Okay, so we've got individuality. Okay, so maybe you're moving away from the mundane, and you're moving away from like what people expect to you, that prescribed life that you're supposed to be living, and you're stepping into your true self, and you're stepping into something that really makes you happy and brings you joy, and you're showing that version of you that is so completely special that no one else could possibly replicate it. And then you've got in their shoes. So this is just some advice for you to go ahead and put yourself in another person's perspective. So maybe as you're creating something here, if this is like a new career path for you or a business, take some time to think about the person you're reaching, their perspective. So if you're selling something, what would make you want to buy? If you are trying to help someone, what would make you understand, or what would make a different type of person understand so that they can successfully implement this education you're trying to give them? What would really wow them? What would really knock their shoes off here? Okay, so it looks like you are coming out the other side of this ending and this grief totally uplifted, totally elevated, completely in a new, intelligent, charismatic era where you're just really shining out in the world. So that ending is going to be in your best interest in the long run. So maybe a little bit of a rough period now, my earth signs, but very quickly you will be moving into a brighter and better you. So thank you so much for being here with me. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.